Let me say that for the. Let me say that for later. Let me say that for later. Majority of the people who have a small business, they don't really have a lot of money, but they have dreams. They don't have a lot of money, but they have a lot of dreams. When are you doing the second run of Full Metal and Sweatpants? The people need to know. No, you need to know. You missed the first round, didn't you? Didn't you? You missed the first round. Okay, tell me why this whole time I forgot to set the mic up to my phone. Answering some of the questions that my followers have sent to me to answer. These sounds like demands to me, but first question is, what about those AOT tracksuits you designed not too long ago? Oh my God, I'm already taking a deep breath. So I do plan on releasing the AOT tracksuit. They were supposed to be released at the same time with the bodysuits, right? But I was having some issues with pants. Like everything was great, but the pants was not great. Um, and as you know, I cut and sew all of my designs. Everything is designed by me, the measurements, etc. So I'll make sure I put some media here so you can see it. It just needs some work, and I don't believe in releasing an item that doesn't work. So yeah, I'm still working on it. I plan to release it next year, 2024. Am I a liar? I might be. I don't know. But I plan to release it with another tracksuit and see what happens from there. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Question number two. Well, two and three. They're both the same questions. Men's clothing coming at any point. Yes. Oh, yes. I do plan to release some men items. Um, I have one that I really, really love, and I plan to release it next year. And that's about it. That's about it. Question number three. What inspired you to create Bad Waifu, and how do you create everything you do? I created Bad Waifu because it was really hard to express myself when I'm dating. It's really hard to express myself at work. It was really hard to express myself at happy hour. And I had this moment in my life where I felt like I couldn't really showcase what I love um, without, being in my apartment. You have all your pencils, your poster, your Gundams, your manga. You have it all in your home, but once you stepped out the house, it was just like I can't wear a t-shirt to dinner. I can't wear certain things that it just didn't fit my personality anymore. It didn't really fit where I was in where I was at life. So I started creating small stuff like purse, a bodysuit. I'm a bodysuit girl because I can pair it up with anything, and that brought an idea to me because that brought an idea to me to start my own business. Um, because people started asking me like, "Hey, like, I didn't know you like Sailor Moon," and I just be like, "Oh, well, thanks. I'm still cute, and I got my little blazer and little leather skirt, and it was just nice, just to step out and wear something in a certain setting, and it's still acceptable. I am able to create things the way I do. Number one, I'm me. I have my ideas. No one can take my ideas away from me. Two, I know what I'm capable of. I need to take the steps to get to step three. Three, I got to learn some of my weaknesses and turn it into strength. And four, if I'm not able to turn them into strength, I got to hire someone. I have to hire someone. So that's how I look at certain things. And of course, when you start a business, you learn a little bit more as you go. And that part, I think people feel like they need to have down packed 100%. Trust me, you really don't. You really don't. Like, I'm always learning something. So, yeah, that part. All right, next question. Question number 4. Will you design any One Piece merch? Yes. Oh, I got a couple of ideas for One Piece. I gotta take my time. I gotta take my time. But I do have some One Piece idea, and I do plan to release it next year, 2024. When are you doing the second run of Full Metal and Sweatpants? The people need to know. No, you need to know. You missed the first round, didn't you? Didn't you? To release it in January, re-released it, and I'm only gonna like keep it out for like 2 or 3 weeks because I really hate for people to wait. And I think people underestimate small businesses, um, thinking, oh, when you release something, we're gonna have it or blah blah blah. There's actually steps to this, and I have so far within these 3 years, I have refunded people's money and decided I'm not moving forward with this. Or I have moved forward with something and contributed my own money to make it happen. And that's the part people don't see. Like, it's like, like your head explode. And I always tell people there's 3 different ways to finance your business. Either you get a business loan, number 2, you pay out of pocket, or number 3, you do pre-orders, right? And majority of the people who have a small business, they don't really have a lot of money, but they have dreams. They don't have a lot of money, but they have a lot of dreams. Okay. And I stress to people to never, ever get a business loan because you don't know how successful you'll get. Like, you can have 5,000 followers, you can have 10,000 followers. It doesn't matter. The numbers does not matter. It's just like there's a lot of people in the mall just, what do you call it? Mall watching? Oh my goodness, what do you call it? Like, you just window shopping. You're just window shopping. It doesn't mean you're there to buy something. You're just there to window shop. And I always stress to people, do not get alone. Like, if you really believe in what you're doing, just do your best with what you have and learn along the way. Just learn along the way and what you're capable of. And let me tell you, baby, within 3 years, baby, that was hard. That was so hard because let me say that for the let me say that for later. Let me say that for later. Anyway, 3 pre-orders. Pre-orders really help propel the supply and demand and reduce any waste that you'll have in stock. Pre-orders are great, but there are risks to pre-orders. If people don't, if they don't buy an item, then you have the risk of you're going to get the inventory, you might not get the size people really want. It's like a back and forth thing, and people look at you sideways like you don't, have these sizes, and that's why I don't go there. Or it's a whole mess. But I feel like it's still the best risk-free option for small businesses because you really need to know your supply and demand. If you sell out, then you sell out. Then you have an idea, okay, I need either more sizes or I need more quantity. These are the audience that I have. Okay. Um, but in regards to the sweatpants, I'm still back and forth with that one. I will plan to open it up again, but it's not gonna be for long. Because I do have people who have placed an order, who are so patient. Like, they're so patient. So yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah. And then the second for the Fullmetal Alchemist, I'm only providing what's left. What's left. It might just be 1 or 2 that's left. And then I have some, if you saw my other video discussing about the defects I have the other ones. And I have to come up with a plan for that one. I have to present it in a way that people can understand. This was fun. We should do this again. This was fun. So yeah. Thank you so much for providing me some questions to answer. And I hope I make sense. Sometimes I can just like go off the wall. But thank you so much for sticking to the end. And I will talk to you next time. Like legit. Talk to you next. Cool. Bye.